Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my Farley YouTube channel, and I am currently doing the Gates of Retribution LFR. So we are currently on the first boss here, and I'll go ahead and show you guys the how to tank guide on this fight. So let's begin. And now what you guys want to do is pick up all the ads with usually both the tanks, try and get 50-50 ads on each tank to mitigate all the damage for the healers to make it simpler for them. But what you want to do is kill all the ads, but your top priority are the banners, mainly because they keep giving buffs to the NPCs, and that's never helpful. So after you get done with the first few groups, you guys will come across a boss. Okay, so the bosses come out, but I have made the mistake of AoEing and getting the aggro on that boss that I didn't know was there at the moment. And so I wasn't paying attention and ended up pulling him over here like a dumbass, which in this case made him almost kill me at one point, and everyone else was like, the hell's going on? So that was a major fail on my end. So don't pull that boss over here. You want to tank him where we just were 30 seconds ago, and make sure he's faced away from the raid and etc. But definitely don't do what I just did here. And after you get done killing this guy in my situation, you want to go ahead and turn left, and you want to go ahead and get up this tower. But first things first, you want to get the aggro on the three mobs at the bottom, and they're right there here at the bottom, so you want to pick them up and then run immediately to the top of the stairs to get the aggro on the boss. And here we are at the top of the tower. So what you want to do is go ahead and pull that boss. Make sure you get the aggro on him. Don't forget about the ads on the side. Make sure you get them. And so what you want to do is tank the boss facing away from everyone else like usual. Although I'm not sure it makes that much difference right now because it is LFR. And so once he gets to the center of the top of the building, you want to dodge the smoke in one corner of the area. It's like a shockwave from a warrior. It does a lot of damage, so you want to dodge it, and just basically that's all there is to this boss. So once you go ahead and beat this guy, you want to take out the gunners next to the turret right in the middle there. You can tell right in front of me. And after that, go ahead and jump on down. And so as you can tell, I am currently using my heroic leap to jump on down there. That way I don't suffer any damage and don't have to go down the stairs. It's very useful for a warrior. And if you're a mage, you can use teleport before you hit the ground, etc. You guys get the hint from there. But so what you want to do after you're done with the towers, go ahead and come through here, tank up some ads if they're on anyone other than the tank, and if they're not, then you can go ahead and head toward the second tower and start heading up there too. And so let's go ahead and wait just a moment. There should be a mage coming from the left here in a minute. There he is. And so here we go. We're going to go ahead and go through the tower. Make sure I pick up the ads. There's one. There's two more coming down the stairs. I always use an AoE then. And then I start to run up. And so what you want to do when you get to the top of this tower is the same thing as the previous one. You want to go ahead and tank the boss and make sure the ads are also here once they get there. They finally got there on my screen. So once you get them all grouped up, the gunner will eventually get to the center and start shooting volleys in one direction. So what you want to do is make sure you get out of the direction, kind of like the shockwave it is in a way, but gun-wise. And so get out of it because it will kill you. And that's that. And so once you finally kill this mini boss, what you want to do is come over here, kill these gun guys and arrow guys. And so once you get done killing them, you want to go ahead and jump on down like I'm right about to do. Here we go. So I noticed there are dragons down there, and whatever ads you see, you want to go ahead and pick up if you can, especially if there aren't anyone else other than the other tank. And so once you go ahead and kill all these dragons and all the other mobs that come out, eventually the two towers need to shoot the boss dragon, the main boss, at the same exact time to where the boss will jump off the dragon, and then that is when you engage to that dragon. So let me go ahead and skip to where that dragon finally falls down. See, there it is. So hopefully they'll shoot that down soon. And so once the boss finally jumps down, your main tank wants to go ahead and taunt him facing away from the raid. Make sure the raid is usually stacking on top of one another behind him. And the only thing the tanks really have to do here is make sure they taunt after every 3 stacks. Simple as that. And so that's pretty much the end of the first boss. All you have to do is taunt every 3 stacks, and so I'll see you guys in the next boss fight. And so here we are in the second boss fight of the LFR guide, and we are currently fighting the Iron Juggernaut. So what the main tank wants to do is go ahead and pull him. Make sure your is facing toward the mountain behind you. And so that way when the boss does his shockwave, you won't go flying in a million different directions and have to, in a warrior's case, charge after him again to get to that point. So what you guys are going to want to do is make sure you can dodge all the spikes if you can, because that can always be harmful. And after that point, when you get to 3 to 5 stacks, depending on which your off tank feels safest with, he wants to taunt. And then at that point, what you want to do is go and pick up some bombs so they don't explode on the raid. But seeing as how I don't see any bombs out on the field currently, I'm just attacking the boss, trying not to get any aggro, doing some damage. And oh, there are some, so I'm going to go ahead and jump on them, take all the damage on them, heroic leap to another bomb, jump on that one. I was looking around here, didn't notice the one on my left, finally found it, starting to click on it, picked it up too. And now I can tell that the other tank almost has 3 stacks of the debuff, so I'm going to come over here and start to taunt. Now I'm going to tank him for the next 3, and he's going to taunt after that, just a vicious circle. And so here we are with this boss's seismic activity, or whatever the ability is called. Now what you guys want to do is make sure when he pushes you back, you don't go flying a million miles. So make sure there's a fence or some dirt or a mountain or something behind you to catch you off for that. And so that is the end of this second boss. It's been a quick LFR guide so far, guys. I hope the next one's a little better. I had a little troubles with the recording, but so yeah. I hope you guys liked the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.